Welcome back to Kit Car Direct and MK Sportscars. Now, I'm sure many of you are familiar with seeing the MK Cup 200s race on track in the Cup 200 Championship with the 750 Motor Club. Now, we thought we'd switch things up and show you some hill climb runs by Rob Lloyd in his MK Cup 200, which does also have traction control, which is very interesting. But nonetheless, let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy.
Immaculate line through the S's, off the line goes Rob Lloyd, number 90. In the next start, he's alone. No, he's not in the programme. So anyway, number 90, Rob Lloyd in the MK Cup. Oh yeah, he was in a previous class, wasn't he? So it's a kit car, very similar, designed on the lines of Westfields and Caterham 7s, but they're usually got more sophisticated suspension and they're much lighter. So these kit cars certainly will put the wind up the Caterhams and the Westfields.
Now this of course is in the specialist production cars. Yeah, Rob Lloyd's car has got a Suzuki Hayabusa engine in it, so it's a bit different to the rest.
Yeah, and it's in the 40s with a 4831. Meanwhile, George Harding
in the purples. Rob Lloyd is on the hill at the moment. This Cup 200 MK Indy, quick car. He flies through the gears to head towards Bridge. As he's doing 71 miles an hour before he gets to you, Chris.
Yeah, 46.07 for Steve Garner, heading the class now. Second is Rob Lloyd, 46.31. But here is Rob Lloyd looking to improve. But then we're not on. These aren't time runs, folks, but they're still going to go, aren't they? It's lovely to see.
Well, this is it. You know what they say when the visor drops. You know, it's you get these guys that are. Even though it's practice, the adrenaline still flows the same. You've still got that same excitement that when you get in the car and you want to drop that clutch. But speaking of dropping clutches, George Harding in this turbocharged YB Turbo Ford Escort RS2000. This should be fairly sideways, I would have thought.
Well, he's going to wheel a little bit through that bottom mess. Away he goes, and weaving a little bit on the straight as he comes up the line.
Heads up to the line though to do a 29.09. 29.09 takes the class lead. Right, Rob Lloyd on the hill in the MK Cup 200. So sort of Westfield Caterham-esque.
Yeah, so one of the smaller manufacturers, but often this little thing can be just as quick as the more well-known names.
Very cleanly to the first bottom S, out to the top S, and away he goes. Yeah, I don't know much about MK. I really must find out a bit more.
Heads up towards the finish to record a time of 32.
Another little fact about this car, I'm into some facts today. This was painted by Clive Kenrick at his Llangollen garage.
Oh, right.
Because obviously being a resident of Wales, he knew Clive well. And Clive had a very competitive one of these, didn't he?
Yes.
With a motorbike engine.
Yeah.
And they're obviously good friends. And if you're watching in today, of course, Robert Kenrick is Demon Quick single-seater driver, currently retired. But anyway, heads towards the finish as Rob Lloyd in the MK200 with the motorbike engine comes round triangle. Quite action there, heading up towards keepers.
and Malcolm Hickey through the finish, 58.84. So second place at the moment. Rob Lloyd heading towards Fallow in the Hayabusa Powered MK Cup 200, and we've got Joy Hoyle heading down to Triangle.
Yeah, look at Joy, she's a very competitive driver, sharing this car with Ray Lower, and she actually instigated the air ambulance thing yesterday, which is great, and she raised